because today we're going to be jumping into some super auto pets, and more specifically, we're going to be trying out a new animal pack because I decided last week to shell out the money and buy the expansion pack. It's what time I supported Teamwood Games here. I've had so much fun with this game so far, and very excited to try out some of the new animals here. So we're going to hop into it right away. You're too cute. I should have thought about this before I invited you up for our intro, because now I'm just distracted. What a good girl. Okay, good girl. Thank you. Thank you for your blessing. But okie dokie. With that in mind, let's get ready to hop into it here and try out some new animals. I'm guessing for the start here, since we're having so much fun doing different types of challenges, we could probably go with some stick to the one that brought you. Why can't I remember the name, the proper nomenclature for that challenge now? Dance with the one that brought you. There we go. Because that definitely synergizes as well with trying to get some of the tier 3 or the level 3 sticker achievements with some of the new animals here. So let's hop into it. Perfect. No new animals. That's exactly what we wanted to see here. Maybe we'll have a bit of an addendum to the dance with the one that brought you, or we can try and roll once and hopefully we get a new animal popping up with that, and then we don't have to break any rules of the challenge and we can still experiment around a bit. Let's try that out. Doesn't look like it, so maybe it will just have to be Big Ant, and hopefully we'll still be able to manage to bring up one of the new animals in the background, get that level 3 sticker going. It should be good. Running, rolling, silly, fishes, beavers, bushes. Silly fishes or silly beavers? Let's go with the silly fishes. I like the sound of that. And hop into it here. Absolutely nothing new popping up. Okay, that does confirm we're in the right pack though, seeing it on our enemy side at the very least. And I'll take a draw for sure. I expected on first blush that this was going to be a loss anyway, so that's a win in my books. And here we go. Try out a new thing. So eating shop food gives shop pets +1 health. That's alright. Seems like a better version of how duck was changed in the latest update. And bluebirds giving a friend attack. I don't feel like I'll respect this that much. I generally enjoy having higher health and more defensive capabilities, but still could be a lot of fun. And so, could buy both of these. Let's freeze you for now and roll past. Perfect. Because here we can start committing a little bit. Get you going. And, see, we could even feed you something. Get a 2/2 bird instead. Ooh, no, that sounds better to me just to slot you in here. And I do think I'm actually going to put you in front of the ants. I don't really want the bird to get the ant buffs. So we can let them just be a little bit of fodder. Some cannon fodder for the front here. Double verbs. I mean, that beaver's going to be slapping pretty hard. Mosquito definitely is a bit of an issue for our current build. A lot of snipe targets there. That should be a-okay. Still no new animal curse. Prevalent and strong here. Perfect. That's exactly what we were hoping for, of course. Let's sell our beaver. Also not hitting the beetle. Not great. Not exactly what we were looking for. Still no loss at least, right? 3 draws in a row here. I don't know, for a perfect game, I guess the perfect game would be just 10 wins in a row here. But a lossless game would still be pretty sweet and still is on the menu here. Let's feed you a bee. Get a little bit more health for everyone here. We could even roll peacock for the start here. So let's first throw in our swan. Freeze that son of a gun. Can roll a couple times here. It's a bit late to go for the combo, but we could bring you in, save you for next turn, as well as get the tier 3 pet coming out here. Let's try that on for size, shall we? Not taking full advantage of our beetle. Also, I forgot that our bird is buffing up our back unit. That's fine. Swan could use some more attack too, but usually better to have a bit more of a concerted effort in those types of things. I think this is a win? No, it's a loss for sure, right? Because they had honey at the back. One of these days I'll get that right. But there we go. First loss. Some pressure off our chest here. And let's go for that combine, see what we get. Ooh, early caterpillar. So this buddy will level up every once in a while here, and then once it's full level, it turns into a beautiful butterfly. It does mean we'll have to get a different unit scaling at some point. So that's interesting. Maybe we'll throw you in the back again so that bird buffs are going where they're supposed to. And I can't say no to this early of a caterpillar, I don't think. Even though we're not quite set up for it yet, we're getting there. By the time they pop, hopefully we will too. And as for you, my ant friend, if we are observing the dance, the one that brought you rule set, we might as well level you up. Have you give us some more of an advantage. Ooh, and a bat pops up. Start of enemy, make one enemy weak. So in my very limited experience so far with this new pack, I feel like the take 3 extra damage, usually not a big deal. Occasionally might turn a loss into a win, and that's great. But the better use of this is just overwriting equipment, getting rid of some garlic, some bees, all that good stuff. So I wouldn't mind having you on the squad. We get rid of the bird. And also, hello, Brain. How's your day going? Hope it's been fantastic so far, as always. Let's just do this. And then I think we'll keep buffing you up. It's tempting almost to put the bat in the back. Oh, wait. We no longer have our bird. We don't have to worry about this so much. So we can reconfigure the entire squad here, get that all sorted. Thank you so much for the 6 months, Brain. I appreciate it a lot. Happy to support me in my content. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy to have you around to support us and have fun along the way. I very much appreciate you. Thanks. And let's see, Peacock, I think we've gone past your prime now. No longer is interested. Try this out. Not a great squad. Not super positive on the outcomes, or optimistic, I should say. But hopefully we find another weaker squad. I mean, huge bird in the back, but at least we're not dealing with too much health across the table. And the weakness actually did kind of help us out there, so that was wonderful. Finally a win. We're back on pace. Back on target here. Tabby Cat. Each shot food. Give friends +1 attack until end of battle. Interesting. It seems okay, because at least you're buffing up the Tabby Cat with food, as long as you have other food units. Doesn't really go well with the beetle, kind of contradicting against each other there, so not fantastic. Maybe freeze garlic, even though I'm not too, again, optimistic on its use here. Nobody really has the health, I think, to make it fly. So let's roll past and see what we get. I mean, finally a level up, so that's something. Ooh, more eating shot food buddies. In fact, we even see a ladybug finally pop up here. So ladybug, along with one of these each shot food buddies, is always a really strong combo. That seems very powerful, but unfortunately, not exactly viable at the moment. And then hatching chick giving +5/+5 until end of battle. It's very tempting to try and stick this behind our beetle. If we do so, then maybe garlic armor actually becomes a bit more feasible here. Unless our bee is hitting a weakened target, it's not too likely to be doing a whole lot for us. So, as much as I hate selling a swan, definitely one of my favorite animals. Let's do it. Gotta explore some of these new pack critters here and try them out, right? Are they super or are they just auto? Depends on the day, I'm sure. On a good day. Oh, they're super, friend. Interesting. Lots of hatching chicks. So that seems kind of sweet. I don't know what you do upgraded. But we will be buying the garlic there. Giving the health boost across the board as well. That doesn't seem bad to me. Because, yeah, the real question, Brent, is are they super auto pets? Or are they super auto pets? Who knows? Scientists are still looking for the answer to this day. Hey, Callie, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Always nice to see you around. Of course, that goes anyone who I didn't explicitly say it's nice to have you around. I hope you know that it's very nice to have you around and always appreciate you as well. Including you, Awad, yeah. Very happy whenever anybody shows up again. It's always nice to hang out with all you lovely folk. But alrighty, what do we wish to do here? We could start buying some more shop food, getting this beetle running here. We definitely need more stats on the beetle if we want the caterpillar to be ready to pop out of its cocoon here, start expressing itself. So maybe with that in mind, let's see how much of a boost you get. Oh, right, I was debating appling first. Potentially getting some more health behind you, but that's fine. We'll do not worry about it. Level you up. Oh, and your effect actually changes. Give a permanent +2/+2 to friend ahead. So kind of like the old monkey, a bit less flexibility in terms of positioning. Interesting. Comes a lot earlier than a monkey, I guess. So there is that at the very least. Then we can roll once and looks like bat. Welcome to the squad, friend. And so now we don't have quite as much explosive burst power on that beetle. But in the long run, this should work out. As long as we're able to survive a little bit longer here, then we should have no trouble in actually scaling up a little bit into the late game. So that seems good. That seems swell. And beautiful. We're still getting lucky with a lot of the matchups here. Always scared to run into like a 20/20 dog or something like that at this stage in the game. So as mentioned before, we're going to keep this ant chugging along. They're never leaving the squad anyway. Probably take Can. I'm trying to think of how much of this squad we're going to end up replacing. The hatching chick can almost definitely go at some point. That could go. I like the idea of it overriding melon armor, but there's no guarantee that that's how this is going to shake out. Thank you so much, Gnomely Handsome, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Always wonderful to see new faces. There we go. So level 2 bat here makes 2 enemies weak. Ooh, okay. Oh, and I didn't even think about the fact that bats could also be anti-scorpion. Ooh. That's fantastic. Question becomes, do we want to garlic anybody else? No, let's just go with the can for the future here. And hopefully the squad is still strong enough to make it through. Oh wow, yeah, Awad. Also for me, congrats on your 15 rune run. That's fantastic. It's always a satisfying thing for sure. What combo did you use? Thanks, you're super pumped about finally getting a 15 rune win. Yeah, that's incredible. That's always a fantastic achievement to get under your belt. Congrats, congrats. Okay, Dromedary is new. Buff up shop pets. Slow, but interesting. Hilaric fighter. Oh, that's awesome. Did you go full Messiah route? For the glory of BO? Let's roll past this for now. Not quite what we're looking for today. Food is what we're looking for. Also, I think I rolled past the buffalo before. I didn't even check what you did. Okay, so kind of like a stronger dog. Well, I think we got our scaling under wraps at the moment, so we won't worry too much about it. And then the question becomes, do we want to just pop this caterpillar now? Probably not a big deal to make it wait a turn, right? So let's instead save the pair. Let's maybe get something in the shop that will benefit off of it. Snail can also get frozen most likely, even though now we're starting to run into some money problems unless I want to take one of you. Because we can essentially, we could sell somebody. Buy snail, sell snail. Buy somebody else that is buffed up by the pair on our beetle. That seems nice. No, not at all. Went Trog first, then the Shining one. Wrath was more annoying than you expected. Well, that's still awesome. Congratulations. Shining one is definitely always a good choice for those 15 runners. And yeah, huge achievement for sure. Okay, I guess I actually do have to make some real decisions here, eh? I guess since it's a level 2 we'd be selling, we can roll once more. Another hatching chick. I'm worried that you're going to change again when we level you up, and I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe we'll buy you regardless, though. The last issue that gets there. And thanks for posting your more. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out after the stream here. That's awesome. See how you did it, how you done it. And also Puppy is really interesting. Far too late at this point, but I really like the idea of having a bit of a permanent scaler, just having to keep a little bit of a bank account on the side. That seems fantastic. But let's, instead of just talking about it's time to make a decision, let's actually do this. I don't think I can afford to bother with the snail. Let's just pop this buddy down. And we'll most likely just be buying this pair instead. That works for me. Good enough for me. Keep you going up. We're just about to have a butterfly pop, so that will definitely help with our long-term planning here. Should be great. This is not a great start, though. That fish absolutely destroying the majority of our squad, unfortunately. If only we'd had that butterfly one turn sooner, which we were totally able to do and just kind of ignored. Whoops. And I do always love me a cow, but I don't know how much I want to sell anyone. If we weren't dancing with the one that brought us this ant, I'm sorry to say, friend, would probably be kicked out of the squad. But alack alas, here we are. So alternatively, what can we do here? We could try and get a level 3 beetle. Definitely want the sticker. We'll be feeding it some food as well, which seems nice. Let's try it out. We might lose this round anyway, but if that does be the case, then maybe it was just meant to be. It'd be really nice to win with level 3 hatching chick and a level 3 beetle, but again, a little skeptical with our current odds here. We'll see how it goes. Just a few more rounds, please, game. We can do this. Maybe a squad we can beat. I don't like that we just barely don't make it past. Oh, the garlic armor is what I was going to say, and then got overridden. Okay, never mind. Totally fine and very easy. Perfect. Well done, squad. You managed to surpass even my expectations. So there we go. We get the level 3. Tyrannosaurus. End turn. Oh, so it's like a puppy, but it buffs everybody. Now that very much interests me. Not allowed to get rid of you. So I guess it would be the bat that we get rid of. Eventually this hatching chick is kind of lose its luster. In fact, if we got rid of you right now, that almost kind of works out, right? Because this is just almost as good, one less health, but still pretty solid, and it's across the whole board. So that seems pretty huge. We're so close to that level 3 hatching chick that it hurts. But hey, we'll be just as close to the tier 3 bat, right? So thank you so much, chick. You did fantastic in your time with us. But it is time to say goodbye. And let's bring in a dino pal. That's another one, a great little sound effect. Not quite as good as giraffe, but definitely up there. Let's see how she goes, shall we? Again, a little bit nervous about this. I feel like we're slightly behind the curve here. Oh, but maybe not as much as I thought. As long as our butterfly doesn't get sniped while in its metamorphosis, I think we should be okay. Fantastic stuff. Halfway there. Halfway. A lot of draws at the start, but we're fighting back against it. I'd like to upgrade you. That seems very good to me. Should I just commit right away? I think we might need it in order to survive. I need a chocolate or a Tyrannosaurus to show up here, though, unfortunately. So instead, let's just buy some pizza, keep the money around for the trigger here, and still a pretty sweet squad. I think we're in a pretty decent position here at the very least. Please put weakness on that scorpion. Yes, beautiful. That's exactly how we drew it up in the background. Unfortunately, not even close to making it through the rest of the squad there. Oh, I got so excited about the good snipe there that I didn't even do math. Such a shame, too bad. But there we go, our first run with the new pack here. Definitely got to see a decent amount of the animals, but not quite able to start off with one like we had such high hopes for. So maybe, just maybe, in this next one here, we can see an immediate beetle, ladybug, bird, something to that extent, and we can start seeing if that gets up there. Oh, and actually, while we're here, I also completely forgot about the fact that last week we went here to show off our bee sticker, and my dumb face is blocking it the entire time. So let's just quickly move that aside and look at that fancy little bee fella there, looking fantastic, friend. Still very much happy about that. I always forget about where exactly my face is on this type of thing though. Even with having a little bit of streaming experience under the belt now.